effective on the glass these past few months. His numbers are way up, and that makes him so much more effective as an all-around contributor.
So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Nowitzki is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard. And for Charlotte, they've got Pippen. Anderson is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Garnett. And it's Jokic in at the 5, patrolling the paint. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everyone. Everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Now, here's Jokic. Garnett left side. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
Here's McGrady. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. McGrady.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Pippen. Anderson passes to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Anthony kicks to McGrady. No good with the triple. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against New York. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's Jokic missing.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Pass to Hardaway. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hardaway. The 15-footer, good.
And it's that in-between area, the mid-range. It's where Hardaway is probably most comfortable with his shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Jokic. And here's Anderson from the arc. Nowitzki with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Anthony against Pippen. Anthony, the pass to McGrady. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's SGA. 6 to shoot. From the arc. He's off on that one. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation to us. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Now, here's SGA. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Jokic, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jokic has got his second basket.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
Now here's Anthony, still scoreless. Here's the teardrop. Jokic cracks the miss. Charlotte in the lead. Lob pass to Garnett. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Kevin, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Here's Wembanyama, defended by Anderson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hardaway. The Hawks again can't hit. Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. SGA against Hardaway. Here's SGA. No good that time. Good D by Hardaway. The Hawks trailing. Pass to McGrady. To end the cold streak, buries the long-range jumper. McGrady's got 5.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Anderson passes to SGA. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Now Nowitzki. Pass to Anthony. McGrady outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. He's got 8.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Jokic outside.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Allen Iverson is checked in for the Hornets. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Arenas is checked in. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Pippen can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wembanyama passes to McGrady. Down low. Jokic cracks the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Pippen with the drive. SGA against Arenas. Here's SGA. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Outside Anthony. Back to McGrady. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama. A screen on Pippen for 3. Wembanyama, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jokic finds Garnett. Allen Iverson on the wing. McGrady covering. Garnett wide open. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, what a delivery. The catch and shoot for Garnett. Perfect.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. McGrady against Iverson. McGrady outside. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. SGA into the lane. So they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Now here's Iverson following the shot by Tracy McGrady.
Come on now, folks. You know how good that is? To contest a shooter and finish the defensive play with a rebound, that is big time.
Now here is McGrady. 8 points for him. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Now McGrady trying to end the drought. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Here's Iverson. Back to SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
McGrady outside. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Garnett outside. Back to SGA. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. 10 points for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes here for the Hornets. Achua, he's checked in for Jokic. Hill comes in for Pippen. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Hawks, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Worthy comes in for Nowitzki. And it's Allen in for Carmelo Anthony. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Allen, a screen on Irving. Arenas with it. No scoring in this one. And Ewing slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is McGrady. 13 points in the game. Pass to Allen from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. And it's Irving with the ball for Charlotte. Here's Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul. Charlotte making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Irving against Arenas. Nobody near Allen. Trains the three-pointer. Allen's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lob pass to Garnett. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hill driving to the basket. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Achua, he's checked in for Charlotte.
One shot.
Hill shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Iverson up top, just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Gilbert Arenas. Worthy out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Allen. And it's Ewing in at the center position. Here's Iverson following the basket by Gilbert Arenas. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. The Hawks trail by 5. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
So guys, Trae Young's contract in Atlanta was coming to an end, and both sides could not reach an agreement on a long-term contract extension. So trade talks ensued, and Trae Young finds himself in a new destination that now makes him the lead franchise guard in a new home.
It is a new day. Thank you for the update, Shams. And so here's Charlotte after the basket by Atlanta. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Arenas. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 5, the Hawks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Anderson, he's checked in for Achua. And a change for the Hawks. Hardaway's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Iverson outside. Charlotte no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Worthy. Ewing, the pass to Allen. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. Allen's got 6.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Anderson passes to Irving. No good, unable to end this run. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
McGrady left side. Garnett comes over to help. McGrady dishes to Allen. Back to McGrady, and stolen by Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Iverson, no good.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. The kick out to Worthy. Pass to Hardaway. Over Anderson. Hornets with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, it was a narrow win. But in that last meeting, I think foul trouble for the other side may have really just tipped the scale and allowed them to escape with the W.
Oh, no doubt. Playing aggressively, forcing the action, that often works in your favor, and it did the last time around.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Kyrie Irving. Atlanta also making some changes here. Anthony's checked in for Worthy. And it's Carter in for Ray Allen. Here's Iverson. Anderson outside. SGA kicks to Hill. Now, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Pass to Ewing. And here is Hardaway. McGrady right side. Outside Anthony. They grab their own miss. Ewing misses.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Carter. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Inside. Kicks it out to Garnett. Over McGrady. Shot's good by Garnett. Garnett's got 8 points. The Hawks trail by 4. McGrady outside. Over Iverson. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Iverson missing. Hawks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
You know, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Garnett rattles the rim.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Anthony sets the pick for Hardaway. Back to Anthony. Puts it up from 7. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anthony's got his first bucket in this one.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Into the court, it's your strong squad. Let's go!
Jokic, he's checked in for the Hornets. And then for Atlanta, Nowitzki comes in for Patrick Ewing. And Worthy subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Here's Anderson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Worthy. Outside Hardaway. Nowitzki finds Worthy. Hardaway for three. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Good work defensively by Carter. The Hawks leading. So, GA coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Jokic, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the Hornets making a change here. Irving's checked in. Free throw, good. Jokic.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Hawks passing it around. And here's Anthony from the arc. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Anderson. Good work defensively by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Hawks. Pass to Worthy. Over Hill. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving for 3. Worthy with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony slamming it down.
Wow, I think Melo might have caught himself by surprise on that one.
Hornets trail by 3. It's tipped. Here's Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Carter outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Arnett comes in for Hill. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Irving. Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Hawks. McGrady comes in for Vince Carter. And here are the Hornets now. Pass to Pippen. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McGrady. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Hardaway for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. The Hornets trail. Anderson outside. Pippen outside. Garnett with a screen on Anthony. Pippen for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
Outside Anthony. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Lets it go from deep. Hardaway, no good. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Anthony in the corner. McGrady outside. Back to Anthony. Anderson against Hardaway. Clock at 4. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. SGA on the wing. McGrady covering. Jokic sets the screen for Pippen. Good on the three-point shot. Pippen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a good trigger from Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
McGrady outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pippen outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Anthony against Pippen. Anthony taking his time here. Some solid defense from Pippen. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Atlanta up 1. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Hey folks, welcome. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Anderson. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Pippen. And it's Garnett in at the four-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. The Hawks leading. Now Anthony. Pass to Wembanyama. McGrady outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for McGrady. Another three for Atlanta.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Back to Jokic. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
The first one falls.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
And Jokic drops them both.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Anderson. Back to SGA. Rebound, Atlanta. McGrady's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Almost whenever he wants to. Penny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Tracy McGrady on the wing. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's highest scoring teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Anderson outside. Pass to Pippen. 5 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle, here's McGrady, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Now Garnett. And the Hornets miss again.
Ooh, that's just turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Anderson passes to SGA. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Jokic high post. Back to SGA. A three-pointer, no good. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Garnett dishes to Anderson. And stolen by Nowitzki. It's deflected. It's stolen by Garnett. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Garnett. The kick out to Anderson. No good from outside. Here's Anthony. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up to the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 10. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Garnett with a screen on McGrady. It's tipped, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Wembanyama outside. To the paint. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Floats it up for Pippen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. McGrady outside. With some arc. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic against Wembanyama. Jokic kicks to Garnett. Over Nowitzki. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Back to Pippen. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And checking out the stats for Woodard, coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 29 points a game last season, 12 rebounds and 10 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
2 on the clock. Here's Iverson. Charlotte again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Arenas kicks to Nowitzki. Lobs it up for Anthony. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great showing for him last season. 4th in steals, and he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And Jokic slams it in.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Iverson against McGrady. On deep, Arenas. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Garnett the pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McGrady outside. Pass to Nowitzki. And here's Anthony for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Pippen, covered by Anthony. Pippen with the bucket.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Arenas with the screen from McGrady. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Garnett. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pippen against Anthony. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to McGrady. And Nowitzki has it in the corner. Back to Arenas. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. They get it again. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. And here's Anthony from the arc. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
SGA passes to Iverson. Garnett, the screen. Over Nowitzki. And Garnett misses.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
Nowitzki for 3. That one misses. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Iverson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pippen down low. He's working on Nowitzki. Pippen can't hit. Now here is McGrady. 22 points for him. Anthony left side. And the rejection by Pippen.
Elite at both ends. Pippen sees the play develop and then the perfect timing on the block.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Dirk Nowitzki at the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Such a tremendous free throw shooter for his career. 9 times out of 10, Dirk's going to drain it.
Some changes for Charlotte. Hill, he's checked in for Jokic. Irving comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Anderson in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Atlanta also making some changes here. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Allen comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Hardaway is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. Pass to Ewing. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Hornets trail by 14. Anderson outside. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Patrick Ewing.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Hawks making a change here. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. So it's Atlanta, 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Ewing is out there with Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Allen. And it's Carter in at the small forward. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Hill. Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Hill against Anthony. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, No wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Hawks leading by 14. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Carter with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander, and Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Charlotte shooting around 41% on the night. SGA against Allen. SGA passes to Achiuwa.
You lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Precious Achiuwa. One shot.
And that one falls for Achiuwa.
Yeah, guys, at 6'8", Precious Achiuwa hits the boards with ferocity and with abandon. He brings tremendous energy to whatever team he's playing for.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Iverson against Carter. And stolen by Iverson. Hill kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Iverson. Now here's Anderson. Guarded by Hardaway. Anderson passes to SGA. There's a screen by Achiuwa. Puts up a deep three. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Ewing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Inside, here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. SGA on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Allen kicks to Carter. Hardaway is screen on Iverson. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Anthony. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Anderson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Anderson against Hardaway. Here's Anthony. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Anthony. Ewing sets a screen for Anthony. Looking for Ewing, he gets it there. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 11. Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Looking to get back on track here. SGA finds Hill. Off target with his 3. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Outside Anthony. Ewing a screen on Hill. Here's Anthony over Hill, and that one's good. Anthony's got 6 here in this quarter. Charlotte has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. There's a screen by Achiuwa. From deep, SGA.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Here's Carter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Anderson passes to Iverson. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Ewing. Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Hill. Carter. The Hornets pull it in. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it. Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Allen dishes to Hardaway. Anthony against Hill. Ewing a screen on Hill. Hardaway for three. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Allen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Achua. And Ewing sends it back. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
At the line for Charlotte, Precious Achua. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Jokic has checked in for the Hornets. Pippen comes in for Iverson. Then for the Hawks, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Ewing. Nowitzki comes in for Vince Carter. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Allen. And he can't hit the second. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Hornets trail by 16. There's a screen by Achua. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drains it from beyond the arc.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shea's going to get to where he wants to go.
Pass to Wembanyama. Anthony in the corner. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And Anderson kicks to Jokic. Charlotte moving it around. It's Pippen on the wing. Covered by Anthony. Pippen with the bucket.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
To the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Pass to Achua. And here's Jokic. Defended by Wembanyama. Jokic against Wembanyama. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And how about absorbing the punishment and still complete the play? That's a great finish by Jokic.
And the Hornets making a change here. Garnett's checked in.
At the line for your Hornets, Nikola Jokic. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Nowitzki. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, given how accomplished Nowitzki is from right there, you can't blame the defense for being aggressive. Ultimately, though, that wisely goes right through the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
I don't know how you couldn't admire the love and passion Nowitzki has for the game. This guy's a terrific teammate who just continues to get it done.
Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Garnett outside. Pass to Jokic. Rebound by the Hawks. Nowitzki's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Garnett comes over to help, fires the 3, and there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Let's get on our feet and make some noise for your honeybees.
And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Garnett kicks to SGA. Pass to Jokic. Lays it in off the window.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Anderson against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All alone. And again, it's Atlanta.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Here's Anthony. Nowitzki outside. Now Anthony. Puts it up from deep. And it's off.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Atlanta leading by 17.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And SGA has got the ball here for Charlotte. Anderson outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Garnett. Out to the wing. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hardaway against Anderson. Now Wembanyama. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Jokic. The 10-foot jumper hits.
And this is how unselfish Pippen can be, wanting to find his teammate.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
save it for the bars. Grapes in the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jams that I made